You know how sometimes in life you just get the craving to have maybe 1 to maybe 3 dozen cookies, and then you end up in the emergency room? Yeah, my name's David. I'm a type 1 diabetic. This is my story. So, early 2009, right? Fall-ish. My friends and I would get together to watch The Heroes seasons 1 through 5, whatever that is that we were watching. And one of the nights we were over at my buddy's house and they decided to make some chocolate chip caramel cookies. Before this, I was a shot and blood sugar type diabetic. So a couple shots a day, you know, going through all the normal diabetic things. Earlier that fall, about a month or 2 prior to this instance, I was first put on an AccuCheck insulin pump. So I had all the liberties and freedoms of finally now being able to eat and consume basically whatever I want. So I'm on the pump, I see the cookies, and I decide, yeah, I'm gonna rock some out. I'm gonna have some cookies. So I get my glass of milk, get my 3 cookies, take some insulin. Then I've got more cookies, then I've got more milk, then I've got cookies left over. So I take some more insulin, get some more cookies, have some more milk. And then I've got more cookies than I've got milk. So I get more milk, have some more cookies, take some more insulin. The whole time just cookies, insulin, milk, cookies, insulin, milk. Very, very give your mouse a cookie kind of feel to it, right? And so I don't think anything about it until I realized that I just ate over a dozen cookies and I'm still type 1 diabetic. But you know what? Whatever. I am freshly insulin pumped, liberated diabetic David, right? And don't think anything about it, go to bed, go home. All of a sudden, right around 2 o'clock in the morning or so, I start feeling very just gross, right? Like I gotta pee, I'm really tired, but I can't sleep. I just feel overall gross and lethargic. You know how when you go to check your blood sugar and it just says high? It's kind of that same feeling of when your dad just looks at you and says, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. So I make a phone call to my girlfriend, Stephanie, again at 2:30 in the morning. She's got to work at like 5:30 in the morning. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, hey, my blood sugar's high, like so high that my glucometer is literally just saying, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. She comes, picks me up, we go to the emergency room, and they set me down on the bed. So fast forward a little bit, they get my blood sugar under control, 10 units of insulin at a time, 10 units of insulin at a time. I go home, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm exhausted. I go right to bed, wake up next morning, and my blood sugar is still trending high. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I was just put on an insulin pump. So I didn't think about the fact that, you know, pump sites could be bad, or the pump adhesion could just completely fall off. My nurse friend, Chrissy, right? I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Like, it could be something crazy. She's like, well, have you checked the pump site? And I'm like, what am I, a noob? Of course I checked the pump site. Everything's totally good. Like, it's right here on my back. And she looked at it and the whole thing had come off. And when I slapped it back on, it wasn't going on into me. So all of the insulin that I'd given myself with eating the cookies was just going onto my skin, not in my skin. So moral of the story, if you give a mouse a cookie, make sure he's actually got insulin going into him, otherwise he'll end up in the emergency room. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys being here. What's your craziest blood sugar story? I want to hear it in the comments below. Leave it so I can read it. Remember, be a buddy, not a bully.